Did you know storms cause billions of dollars in damage every single year? When was the last time you stepped outside of your house after a storm to look for damage? In this video, we'll cover 5 common roofing problems that pop up after storms and how to catch those early so you can save thousands of dollars in repairs. The first and most common damage that we notice after storms is shingles are broken or missing off the roof. How this can happen is when those high winds come, it can get under the shingles, lift them right off. It can either completely tear them off or just crease them. So if you're noticing that you have shingles that are missing, and typically how you notice that if you look up and you're seeing tar paper or you're seeing synthetic underlayment, that's a good sign. That means that you have some shingles missing. Or creases, if you see creases in the roof, that means that you have some that have been bent from the wind but kind of laid back down. So those are some common ways to notice if you have wind damage up on your roof. The second most common problem that we run into after our storms are going to be leaks and water damage. How this is created is you could have missing shingles, so that's going to be an easy entry for water. If it can find its way straight to the decking, it's going to come right into your house. Other ways that this could happen, it could be smaller holes that you're not really noticing that were caused during the storm. So you may not see that big glaring shingle missing on your roof, but it could still be coming in through small holes or cracks in the shingles as well. Your goal as a homeowner should always be to address those leaks immediately, because the damage that can stack up, it can cause mold in your attic, it can ruin your insulation, it can ruin your drywall. That can really cost you a lot of money in the long run, so it's very important that we stay on top of those things. The third most common problem that we notice after storms is going to be damaged or clogged gutters. How that can happen is with high winds, you've got a lot of debris flying around. Those can land in your gutters. In turn, they will clog your downspouts. Once those downspouts are clogged, that water is going to start overflowing from the gutter, so it's not going to be draining properly. Too much water inside that gutter that's not draining can also cause that gutter to sag or completely come off. Another damage that we notice is dents in the gutter. While some people may think that those are just a surface level damage, if it actually takes the paint off there, that can cause your gutters to rust prematurely. The easiest way to prevent this is definitely going to be your routine maintenance. I'd suggest to clean your gutters before these storms hit and then directly after them as well. The fourth most common problem that we notice after storms is going to be damage to your soft metals and your flashing. A quick way that you can identify if you're having this issue at your home is walk around the perimeter of your home, look at all your downspouts, and if you have it, you'll notice there's going to be dings in them. Sometimes those are hard to notice, so you could take some sidewalk chalk and run it down your gutter, and that'll definitely help you identify any dings that are going on there. Also look at your fascia metal. If you're seeing divots or dings in those, that's a good indication that you could possibly have further damage up on your roof. My quick tip for this is that if you walk around your property and notice that you're having some of these damages, go ahead and call a professional to come out. That way they can do a thorough roof inspection and ensure that you aren't having the same issues up on your roof. The fifth most common problem that we run into is tree or debris impact damage on roofs. A quick way to notice that is if you have a tree branch sticking out of your roof, that's probably a good time to call a professional. If you have a bunch of branches you notice laying up there, they may not be poking through your roof, but when they landed on your roof, those also could have caused damage. So a quick tip for this one would be if you're noticing any branches on your roof, call a professional as soon as possible to make sure that those get off. That way water flows naturally off the roof. If you think your home's been affected by any of the things that we've discussed in this video, it's important to call a professional as soon as possible. Calling the professional as soon as possible can A, help you ensure that your home is in the shape that it needs to be in to withstand the next storm, and B, it can save you a lot of costly repairs.